men då kör vi då. Well, hi and welcome to my new relaunched YouTube channel. I thought I was going to start out to do like this kind of get to know me tag because, you know, I haven't really been telling a lot about myself, so here we go. Okay, some of the questions are in Swedish, so I'm just going to, you know, translate this. When did you start doing nails, start working with nails? I started in 2005. Yeah. What's your middle name? My full name is actually Anna Celina Rydén. And it's not like Celina Rydén. Because some of you think that I was born, you know, as a Celina Rydén. And I haven't heard like anyone being called Celina Rydén. I don't know if that's some kind of American name, but I haven't heard of it, so it's Celina. How old are you and what is your funniest memory? Well, I am almost 30. Yeah, true story. Funniest memory. One of them is probably the trip to Belgium, actually. I did a vlog on my trip to Belgium, so you should probably check that out. And yeah, that was a really fun trip overall. I loved the people, I loved meeting Ruth, the distributor in Belgium, and Jim was there, you know, the owner of Light Elegance, the brand that I'm working with, and Karin was there, she's the Swedish distributor, and of course when I did a Swedish music contest, it's called the Melodifestivalen, Eurovision Song Contest, you know, the Swedish part of it. Well, I used to work as a dancer until like 2 years ago, and I was a dancer in a particular number, and that was really awesome. That was really funny. So yeah, that as well. Can you live from the income of just making nails, or do you do something to earn some extra money? Well, I eat, sleep, breathe, and poo like nails. Nails is my life right now, and it's really weird because I usually do like a billion of things at the same time, but right now I'm mostly doing nails. And sometimes I do some music, but that is not an income. That is like the opposite of income. What's the craziest thing you've ever bought? Crazy, expensive, or just plain crazy? Most expensive thing. I'm really boring because I don't think I ever bought something that was like really insane or crazy in some way. I don't know, but the most expensive thing I've ever bought is probably my apartment. So, and that is crazy expensive, so I don't know if that counts, but it's not a funny answer, sorry. But it was a good question. Sorry for not being that funny. Oh, you started to answer your own. My questions. You started to answer my questions. Well, yeah, sure, you can do that. I just scroll past this though. How did your interest of nails start? When did you decide to enter an education? Did it take long before you understood what you wanted to do with your whole life? Well, first of all, I'm not like I'm going to do this for my whole life. I'm that kind of person that really changes, you know, well, I changed my mind a lot. I've been working, you know, as a professional dancer. I've been, yeah, singing, songwriting. I've been, I had my own web shop where I sold my own jewelry. I've been a magician's assistant. Yes. I've been doing like a billion things, so this will probably not be the last thing I'll be doing, so well, no. When did my interest start? Well, I had just finished, like, you know, which you can say like Swedish high school, and I came across this nail education. It was like 5 minutes from where I lived, and they needed some models for their students. So I went there and just fell in love with it. So it was just like love at first sight, really. If it took long before I understood what I wanted to do. Well, no, yeah, it was love at first sight. So yeah, that was really quick. You're still answering my questions. Stop it. Hi, I love your work. My question is, did you ever feel like giving up on doing nails? And if so, when? Well, a lot of times. But it's not because of the doing nails part. It's more like the social thing part. I don't know about your countries all over the world, but in Sweden, we have something that is called jantelagen, and it's basically based on that you can't be happy for someone who is doing well. So there's been a lot of bad mouthing and backstabbing and yeah, all that. There's been a ton of times that I wanted to just, you know, throw everything out of the window and just quit it. Because, yeah, it's been tough. It's been really tough. What are some of your biggest pet peeves? Well, I would say that I'm that kind of person that gets annoyed for really, you know, small things. And so I got a lot of pet peeves. But let's start with the subway. Well, let's just, you know, clear that part, because I have so many pet peeves on people traveling with subway. You know, in the escalator, people stand on the right side. You know, people are not standing on the right side, and they're sitting on the left side, and they're just standing there and like, well, I'm just going to stand here and have my evening tea. I don't know, whatever. And you're like you're in a hurry and you can't get past them because you're supposed to stand on the right side. So right side people, please. Or I'm going to smash you in the head with a nail brush or something. So please, just move to the right side. It's pet peeves. Because I'm like getting this question, I can't like think of anything else, but I have a lot of them. I'll get back to you on that one. I'll probably do a video on like my pet peeves, because that is like, it's like a movie. How did you get into the nail industry, start your own business? Do you have any tips for young nail techs looking to become successful as you? Well, thank you. Well, I already answered the first question, so tips. Well, yeah, post pictures everywhere. Take pictures of everything you do and post it like everywhere. You have Instagram, you have Facebook, Pinterest, Tumbl, Snapchat. Yeah, you can probably name like 10 more. Well, YouTube, of course, things. So just be everywhere. Fake it till you make it. Most embarrassing moment of your life. I've been thinking about that one since I got that question. And well, yeah, it was kind of embarrassing, but it was such a you know, it was when I was a dancer, and there was like this really famous like choreographer coming to Sweden, and he did a class. And the first day I really sucked. I totally sucked. I was so freaking like bad at that choreography. So well, that was not that embarrassing, but when I got back the second day, he did another choreography and I just nailed it. It was like perfect. And there were a lot of people there, were like, you know, the famous like Swedish dancers. And this was when I just started to you know, get into the commercial part of the dance industry. So you know, you're really like, you want to impress everyone. Oh, at the end of the class, the choreographer just picked out a couple of people that he wanted to, you know, show off what they learned during the class, and he just, you know, some of them do like, they're like, oh, you and you and you and you, and you're like the best, and you should like work it. And I was picked, and I just got a brain freeze. Everyone was staring, and I don't know, they were like really mean because they were giving me this like, I'm going to kill you looks at me. So I just totally screwed that up, and that really sucked, and I felt so embarrassed and bad after. So yeah, that was maybe, well, it's not 10 years ago, but it's like 8 years ago, and that really sucked. So shame on you, Swedish dancers, that made me feel like less of a dancer person or something. Something that is typical Swedish or Swedish people. Jantelagen is something that is really, really, really Swedish. So typical Swedish thing is just to, when someone is doing really well, you should always look down at that person and just do whatever you can to drag that person down into the ground again. One other Swedish thing is that whenever the sun comes out, even if it's like in the winter, we're really, you know, we almost never like have sunny days. Well, not that often. So when the sun comes out, Swedish people tend to like throw their clothes off and just run into the sun and I don't know, just enjoy the sun. It could be like 5 degrees outside. What else? Meatballs, of course, meatballs. You're so beautiful without makeup. Ew, well, thank you. This is because I posted, you know, I wanted to hear your questions, but I posted it under a picture where I had no makeup. So yeah. Love you with or without makeup, both pretty. Well, thank you. And then we have a smiley face and a heart smiley face. Thank you. Do you have any bad habits? Any weird morning or evening rituals? Okay, bad habits. No, maybe. I don't know. I'm not a smoker. I'm not a nail biter. Bad habits. Well, no, I'm perfect. Weird morning or evening rituals? No. Or maybe. I tend to eat a lot of candy, like in the evening, right before I'm going to bed. That is probably, you could probably say that that is a bad habit. The hair, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, face. Those are all the questions. Okay, cool. Well, now you know a little bit more about me, and I hope you learned something funny or useful or just something today. So, well, let me know what you think in the comments. Well, now I got a thought of sun. Hello, sun. This is the time where Swedish people start to throw their clothes off and run out into the sun. No, I'll just have to continue then. If you have any thoughts or requests, please, you know, comment below. Well, I thought of maybe doing some kind of haul. For the next video, I have some new like Legends color gels that I would like to show you. I also got a package with a lot of makeup that you maybe want me to show you. So please let me know what you want me to talk about or show you, whatever. And I'll see you in the next video.